What's going on, everybody? Welcome to day 2 of my Gears of War Ultimate Edition beta footage. This is, did I say day 2? I meant part 2. I'm playing for days at a time, so I mean, it's easy to get confused. So, every day, you'll see I'm level 6. I filmed a lot for the first video, and then I wanted to get up to see if there's any kind of an upgrade system. There's not really one just yet. The beta's really, it's basic, but that's understandable. It's a beta, and literally we got to play this the same day it was announced, so I mean, I'm not complaining too much. But so you do get rewards every day, so you get like right now I have 2 shotgun skins and I have 2 Lancer skins. That's what shotgun's called, right? Like the Nasher shotgun, not the sawed-off or anything like that, that we've come to love for headshots. But right now, I think there's still only 2 modes, but what happens is after the 10,000th match, which I think is probably already passed, they switch up the map type. So, and then to break this down, you can do social or competitive. They each, when the game comes out, will have, more modes in them, but right now they each only have 1, but they're different ones. So really, it's a matter of, if you read across the bottom, you can play casual on Xbox Live, earn less XP, but stats and achievements are still tracked, and then competitive, play Xbox Live, stats, achievements are tracked, and you earn extra XP. However, there's now penalties, so like if you leave early or whatever else, there's penalties for that. I think it pretty much applies to anything, except if you were like if your connection drops. I think if you get kicked, though, that does count as a penalty, because if you got kicked, it's for a reason kind of thing. But I'm going to stick to probably competitive matches. Yeah, so if you do competitive, it's King of the Hill, and the other one's TDM. TDM's fun, but King of the Hill, you still get plenty of kills. They still add to your score, and you get more EXP for it. So honestly, it's more interesting to watch, and it's more fun to do. And then you'll get to this menu right here, which is pretty sleek, and it moves pretty quick. I've yet to have the slightest problem getting in a match. Sometimes you will have a problem re-getting in a match, like for example, when I finish this one, if I start up the next round without going back to the menu, sometimes if somebody quits, it'll take a while to fill that 10th spot, find just a single player out there. For the most part, no problems, and the more matches you play in a row, the more bonuses you get, so it adds up all your points at the end. So that's phenomenal. Oh, I joined mid-match. Wonderful. So bear with me. If you see any texture problems, 1, it's the beta. 2, you know how Gears of War's always been. Sometimes the textures will load in a little late. And you could argue that, well, this is next gen. I'm tired of that. But to be completely honest, it's not next gen. It's, a remaster of the old gen. So we're still playing the very first Gears right now. It's touched up, but we are still playing the very first Gears, so keep that in mind. For anybody that is playing this and did what I did at first, I thought it was beautiful, but at the same time, in like a minute or so, I was like, I remember it looking this good. Go online, especially right on gearsofwar.com, and you can see side-by-side photos, and they have sliders where you can, see parts of the map and then slide across and everything like that, and those are really interesting. You wouldn't even know what they used to look like until you saw it side by side with what it looks like now. Like, it wouldn't even occur to you. Even the building sizes, like some buildings don't come out as far into the areas they used to. You'd be very impressed by what changed. I don't quite know yet if I'd consider it on the same level as the Halo remaster, but I also know there's plenty of people that wouldn't even agree that Halo remasters are done well, so it's all opinion. He got away with that one. I'll give him that one. My first couple games, I was so rusty that, oh my god, I was flipping my lid. I'm like, I never want to play Gears again. This is horrible. It happens when you don't play a game for a while. I had the same thing happen with Halo when 4 came out. I loved it, but there were so many people that didn't like 4. I don't want to get too much into that, but, it kind of discouraged me. And then when the Chief Collection came out, I was all about it, but there were the people that were just so good at it that, like, I don't know if you've ever tried playing against people on Halo 1 or 2, especially Halo 1. The people that are good at Halo 1 are good at Halo 1. Did they all quit? Did everybody quit? They got one guy left. That's another thing I like. I think it was that way before, but if you look at the top left, it's a life counter for your whole team. And then when you get down to faces, that means you have no backup lives left, so it just shows you the faces of the people remaining till they're all gone. Oh, that was pleasant. Alright, now it's 3-on-1, and we took it. That's one victory, though. It's always best of 2 every game, so... Right now, though, you'll see if you look for... That's weird. Hold on one sec. I'm not even on the list. Huh. But you'll see, for example, like, GI Override has 2040 points, so that'll go directly, your points go directly into your EXP. That's real number 2. It doesn't convert at all. So the more points you get, the bonuses, all that, it's life-changing. I think it's a guy right around this corner. Unless that was him that just got, got demolished. Absolutely obliterated. People coming from that side? Got it! I got one! Oh, what? That was weird. So I chainsawed him, but he started chainsawing me while I was chainsawing the first guy. That was unusual. One glitch, I think the only glitch I've noticed so far throughout all my games is when you chainsaw people, if you're not directly facing them, it'll do the original Gears thing where, like, it'll just chainsaw the air, but you'll see the guys suddenly snap in half on the other, like, 5 feet away, which is kind of funny. Alright. Where these motherfuckers at? Where are they? Gotta be around here. Hey! Ah! I'm still getting used to snapping out of cover, I'll be honest. It's definitely, I'm not playing Halo anymore. And I'm certainly not playing COD. What do you guys think, about a Gears of War first-person feature? I don't know that I'd really like it that much. It's, you know, the cover system is what makes it, and I learned playing GTA when they added the first-person feature that cover in first-person is trash. I think Rainbow Six does it right where it snaps to third person when you're in cover. But more importantly than that question, how's everyone feeling about E3 so far? Oh! Completely wrecked. He was ready for just everything. I'm not even on the list for some reason. Question though, are we earning the EXP that you would get for King of the Hill? Because then it'll make it alright. I wonder if your characters will carry over. Like beta to main game. Not that it matters, but I know a lot of people push for that last second and they make it happen with games nowadays. Well, it would suck if the main game has unlocks of any kind and then they just all appear because you're suddenly level 30 when the game comes out. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so something happened. I went into play King of the Hill, but it put me into TDM, and as you can see, you don't earn any XP for TDM, so sorry about that, but alright, so that's gonna do it for part 2. See you guys in part 3, which these are gonna be coming out probably once or twice a day. They might just kind of all bulk come out though, because I'll be doing different things, so whatever, but